All right, y'all, we want to welcome y'all to the garden today.
Welcome to Tipsy Garden.
I'm your host, KG.
And I'm your host, Kira.
All right, and we want to welcome y'all again to the garden today. We have a special guest all the way from Lakeland, Florida. He's a rapper. You know, he's in that R&B rap genre.
I appreciate it.
Flex, it's time to have sex. Got you wet, baby, say less. She wet, dripping on me. Slip and slide when you're kissing on me. You a freak, now you licking on me.
Y'all give it up for Leegit.
Hey,
Leegit live.
What's up? How y'all doing? What's up? How y'all doing?
You know, I'm feeling excited.
Yeah.
I'm a little excited, but I don't want to get too excited.
Nah, this is good energy, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. Thank
We
you.
appreciate you for
Thank
coming.
you for coming.
For sure.
But I don't want to get too much into it because now that you've entered into the chat and then stepped into the garden,
Okay.
now it's time to get tipsy in the garden.
And we
Okay.
gotta go and pull up.
I like that. Set the mood right.
Go and pull up for the one time.
Let's do that.
Look, take one, pass it down like you used to do it in school.
All right, easy way.
That's
That's
shout out
hard.
to Track 21 Studios.
Track
for
21
sure.
on
Ain't
the
a
lip.
Track 21.
You know, I ain't never really, I always have a hard time. They be like a little tough opening these, but
Yeah.
But I
Ain't
think
gonna lie.
with practice, you're going to get better. So this is what you should do. And I'm going to be right here.
all right.
Yeah,
Support.
I pop that bitch open. Oh,
You know, I'm going to let you go ahead on and open it up.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, she
You
did
the
it.
guest.
I'm
Why
the guest.
not?
All right, so look, I'm gonna throw that right there
Why
for a
not?
moment. I'm gonna look into this, but I wore all
All
my
white, all white, all white, all white, all white, all white. I'm dope, boy. All white, all white, all white, all white, all white, all white. Like dope, boy.
Get that on the
wow.
white jeans now.
I ain't gonna do it, but
You gotta know how to pop that bitch open for
so,
real.
First step, see if I can take it off slowly.
And
all
show
right.
me, cause I don't
Shout
know.
out to the Black Bottle Boys. Ross sent this to us, y'all. What a nice guy. Slowly, look. All we gonna do?
I like that.
She.
Oh, hey, he's smooth
There you
with
go.
that shit.
Yeah, this for
Smooth
you.
with that
Pour it
shit.
up.
Oh, you want me to pour it?
You pouring up.
Oh, you pouring, you know,
Yeah.
you pour your own.
Pouring up.
Pour your own
Pour your own troubles, man.
Yeah,
Pour your own troubles.
trouble.
That's true life.
Hey, you gotta pour your own
Pour
troubles
your
now.
own
You going
trouble.
first.
Ooh, shit, I want you to pour mine for me now.
Yeah.
I ain't got no troubles. You can pour mine on up for me.
Hey, amen. Okay. Now we sipping on something.
All right.
Cheers to y'all. Let's
Yeah,
be
cheers
great.
to y'all.
Okay.
I already sip mine before I...
Like that. Oh, you gonna start drinking one time?
Yeah, because I need to get down to the business. Like, I don't even want to play no games. I want to get down to the business.
business.
Number one, I want to go ahead on and hit you with, why did you choose rap/R&B? Like, why did you choose that genre? Like, that's a very broad genre.
Man, it's a love, really. And then I started with a group, and then we was all rappers, and I definitely, I really appreciate how country music is written, and I appreciate, how rock people play instruments. But it's just something about hip hop and how it moves people and moves the crowd. And to this point, you can understand, you can see now why it's the #1 genre in the world.
Yeah.
And it's crossed over so many borders into so many countries. So for me to be from the South and be from Florida, like, it's only like right. In the environment I was raised in, that's what we was doing. We was rapping. So when I started rapping, it was just something I could feel that I set myself apart. Whether it be the energy I gave or me, learning how to freestyle and then putting my friend's name in it. And then they were like, oh my God, it's, just little things like that. Then learning how to create a song. And then I slid a record deal when I got out of high school. I learned some of the ins and outs of the industry quick.
Yeah.
How people, call your family and then have you in court trying to get you out of, steal your whole life away. So,
Yeah.
just quickly, learning that. But I really love music, but, I'm a rapper, first, and then melody is what makes music beautiful. So I love to put melody into my music as well. And then with the ladies being my #1 fans, that's what I go
we
for
love the
first.
ladies.
So sure do, But yeah, so that to answer your question, man, it's cause it's what I have to do, what I'm saying, from being where I'm from and in the environment, for sure.
Okay. So what is your real name? I know you go by like
real name?
Leegit, you know what I'm saying?
No, my real name is
like
Levi.
that's your rap name.
Levi.
Okay, like the jeans.
Levi.
L-E-V-I.
So how did you come up with Leegit?
It was given to me. That was the name I picked. I had picked some real Texas shit. Like,
What is it?
Not some real Texas shit.
Nah, cause I listened to it was Slim Lee. Cause I was always a slim guy, and Lee, Levi. My friends called me Lee. So Slim Lee, but I'm glad that shit didn't stick. But then somebody in my neighborhood, like 3-4 houses down, she was like this older lady, and everybody had a crush on her, and she let me like sit on her front porch and rap. And I'll be out there rapping and stuff, and then they came up with the name Leegit. Cause it had, kind of like a double meaning as legitimate, and then me being Lee, and I was a jit. So in Florida, we say jit a lot. You know, when
so
you're
it kind of just went together for you.
So then it stuck, and then from then on, people know me more as Leegit, and then they know some of my real name. But yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was cool. Nah, it was given to me, so
Slim Lee.
Nah,
Slim Lee, hey.
It ain't work.
Slim Lee.
It did not stick.
So being that you kind of been speaking on your past a little bit, kind of dive into that, like where you from and where you grew up at,
Yeah, for sure. I'm from Lakeland, Florida.
Up,
Yeah, I'm from Lakeland, Florida. I grew up a little different. I was definitely raised in a different environment than most people. So I was adopted. My mother went to prison when I was 2 years old. I never met my dad throughout my whole life till I was about 26 years old. So those are just a little bit of, different factors in my life that, played a part.
Yeah.
And then, I've been on my own since 18, doing everything I can to break that family curse, to get out of Lakeland, make it out of Polk County. And I had a lot of support. So it's a different factor for me. So a lot of times people were like, oh, I like that underdog feel. But for me, it was a different energy. People was really rooting for me, and I ain't want to let them folks down. So it's like, damn, you want to go make it and go beyond. So I was just talking about, you got to go. People want to be able to claim you. That's the real thing. You know what I'm saying? So if I can't claim you and say, oh, he from Polk County, he from here, you really lose value. And so if you get seen every day, you get watered down, you get that. So I made it a point to leave out of Polk County, go to Atlanta, go to California, go to New York, go to Nigeria, go out of the places that, go to new places and see new faces. But so but my story is still being written. So it's really amazing to see where I'm at, where I come from. And as long as I keep going, I know I just will reach them points. But I want to do acting. I want to do so many more things. So, and learning, different avenues, like putting music into movies and different things like that, make it really, really fun,
Okay, so a little bit of Broadway, a little bit of mini movies type shit.
Hey, it could happen, really. If they want to, if Broadway want to pick up a record, I'll be more than happy,
Yeah.
But it's cool. But really, it's so people are making content everywhere, and they need music that they can have in it that doesn't have copyright infringements on it and stuff. So a lot of leasing going on, a lot of stuff like that. But artists got to catch on to some new ways, sync licensing, different stuff like that.
Yeah. They got to catch on. Yeah, for sure.
All right. So what was your first popping song?
First popping song. So even before Been and Get It, that was a dance song I did. It was a song called From the L, though.
I'm from the L, though. Like the L, bro. Like really from the L, though. Like up in gyros and at the 2-4.
And it was like a remix from I'm from the hood, though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I remember that one.
So
I do remember
like
that.
up at gyros at the 2-4. Yeah. So all those, like, that was one of the things when I woke up on Facebook, I was like, oh, everybody on this shit.
Yeah.
So that was super cool. One of the first ones, and then people was doing ringtones. But then from there was a song called Been and Get It. And then I had a song called Bad.
Don't choke, I make her scream bad. She ain't from Pope. Yeah, and I'm right back in it. Girl, let me kill it. Home Depot, drill it. She biting
That
on
was my first song that hit the radio. But yeah, it was cool. But Been and Get It was really like something. If it would have happened more so in the social media era, I feel like I'm old saying it. It was a fresh YouTube era, so it was crazy. You can still go
like
on YouTube.
MySpace era?
It was out of MySpace, out of MySpace. Facebook was new, and then YouTube was new. So everybody you can still upload, see the uploads people doing the Been and Get It. It was cool, but it wasn't TikTok, Instagram, nothing like that yet.
Or nothing yet.
So it was cool, but it's a time frame. But let me tell you about that song. People like they wanted to buy that song. They wanted to do a lot of stuff with that song. And they wanted me to like, I'm so happy I didn't blow up from that song.
Why not?
Why not?
I'm so happy.
That was a good song, man.
Because they would have boxed me in, man. They would have soldier boyed me. They would have thought I was a dancing ass rapper.
Not soldier boyed you.
Yes, they would have. Because he was going through a lot. Because, you know, all the time he made the crank that. That was just all people knew. So that song right, I'm happy that it did great for me. I did all these Sweet 16 birthday parties. I done, you know, the song did great for me, but it was just a building block. And I'm glad it wasn't the thing that took me there. Because once you get known, because it's like this, people, you can do a lot of different things. Being versatile is not the greatest thing to be as an artist. As many people was like, I can do everything. People don't want you to do everything.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have thought that being versatile would be like number one.
It's a great thing.
Yeah, it would be the best
It's a great thing.
Yeah.
I agree. But this is my point of view. They want you to be one flavor before you all these different variations and different flavors of other things. Like,
So what flavor are you?
what flavor am I?
Yeah. What type of audience you go for? Like,
I go for ladies. Ladies
so you mostly make
is my
music for the
main
ladies.
focus. I'm a woman empowering white man.
He's a woman.
Okay.
Woman.
That's a clip worthy clip right there. No, a man at that. But I'm just telling you, it's really important that, you know, you pay attention to who is supporting you. So I'm gonna support them back. You know, that's the main thing.
So you say you a woman empowering white man. What you go for? The white women or the black women? I just want to throw that one. I just gotta throw that one.
Now you in that game room.
So look, I'm gonna go for who come for me.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not a skin thing.
All right, okay.
No. You gotta get
ambition.
What's beautiful. You know, something beautiful. Intelligence.
You want something you like to look at.
Now you gotta be more than to look at, because there's so many things to look at.
Okay.
So it's like more than that. But yes, you know, you gotta have that physical attraction. I feel like that's a first. That's the first thing. But it ain't, I'm no relationship guru, but I can tell you what don't do.
We just want to know your flavor. That's it.
That's it.
I like beautiful women. That would be my flavor. I'm not gonna box myself in because my wife might be listening to this.
Oh, so that means he's taking, y'all. That means he's taking.
No, that means I don't got no wife. No ring on my finger. She might be listening to this, and if I say I like that, and then she might be like, oh no, he don't even like me. She looking in the mirror right now, like, oh, I'm not his type, but she might be the woman of my dreams.
Right? Okay.
So don't let me sell myself short.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I take it back.
I'm sorry.
If you out there,
I'm gonna drink to that.
I hope you're not with nobody else, honey. Keep the miles low. Love you.
Keep the miles low.
You heard what he said.
Hey. That's all.
So that means you ain't taking it.
You need to be under 5,000.
I wouldn't say I'm taking it all. The only thing I'm doing is taking it slow.
Oh.
That's all.
All right, Usher Raymond.
Hey, Jermaine Dupri wrote all those songs. Shout out JD.
Hey.
All right, so what's the fan fave? Like, out of all your songs, what is the fan favorite that everybody like?
The song called Wet. Yep. That's the record.
Give me a little wit. Give me a little bit of it, like the chorus.
For me?
Yes, I need this. I'm like,
it's something that is
of Africa right now.
Okay, perfect. So it's definitely about the song. So Wet is the record off of the project, the Wet tape, and Wet stands for Women's Erotic Testimonies. Okay, so it's a woman targeted project. Woman, you feel me? So I wanted to make sure we do different things. So Wet is talking about pleasing a woman.
Okay.
Should I go further?
I mean,
should I say? So you wanted to hear the song?
You can give us a little lyric or two.
Okay, so the song would start off with what's really good in capturing is they say, I wanna nibble on your ooh, chawale wale. You wanna bang bang, you wanna come back. I want the same thing, flex. It's time to have sex. Got you wet, baby, let me nibble on you. Like that.
Yeah. Hey.
It's a nice one. But no, they really love that one. So that's the fan favorite. That's the one that's been a residual, like really helped my artistry.
I like that. Are you a signed artist or are you a free agent? Like you're independent.
I'm a free
I don't want to
agent.
say free agent. I want to be like independent.
I'm an independent artist.
Okay. You rather be?
Rather be, but at the same time, the right deal. I've had certain deals that I've come across my email and been great. Once you look at it from afar, but once you get deep into them contracts, it ain't particular for you. I'm gonna just give some artists some advice. Anytime the artist say anytime this contract say and in good faith, Man, it's a red flag.
Okay.
Just make sure they give you exactly what the numbers are gonna be. Not just in good faith that they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So,
That's free game.
because it's been all the contracts I done seen that they've given artists is saying something about, and in good faith we'll give you this after you know what I'm saying? So it's a little stipulation that I see happening. But no.
That's a red flag there.
For sure.
Good faith.
When the contract said y'all look for, like, what's the real numbers, y'all?
Really read,
I want to know.
read into it if it say a good faith.
Would it be that like teeny tiny print down at the bottom?
No, for sure. But no, being an independent artist, I could do what I want, but in the same sense, I gotta do everything that I want.
Okay.
It ain't no one to hand it off to in this sense until you have that team. So being an independent artist is more work, but it could be more reward.
Okay.
But that's how I view it. But
I ain't gonna lie, if I was an artist, I would be independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to move at your own pace and do your own
But
thing.
let me ask, do y'all know how much money 1 million streams is worth?
No, but do you know?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh, I know, but okay, so it does depend on the platform that you spend, get all the streams on. But it come down.
Yeah, because you got
Does anybody, do y'all want to guess?
You got a couple of
I
videos
would say
in
like,
the million, so.
Yeah.
Maybe like
but that would just be paid from YouTube.
10,000?
Okay.
No.
I'm reaching?
That's too high.
Okay. From YouTube, that's too high?
Oh, yeah, that's too high.
Like 5,000?
5,000 to 8,000. Yeah, depending on where you get all those streams from.
Is that decent though, or is that, because to me that sounds like that's pretty decent to drop a couple videos and, they take off.
Yeah, but it more so, with me, it's not, I wouldn't say that's my videos. That's my, that's just music streams.
Okay.
So videos is so what happens is when you put your music out, they'll distribute it to YouTube, and you can just have like the audio on YouTube, and as many plays as you get paid.
You get paid, okay.
Yeah, so you do get paid from the videos and then that kind of stuff, but the main thing is like this Apple Music, Spotify, where everybody listen to music at, which YouTube is a big place too, but...
Yeah, but mostly like Apple Music and stuff like that. Okay.
Depending on what, or that's the good thing with analytics. You can look into all your stuff. Where are my fans listening to my music at most? Let me put, more money into putting my stuff on better playlists. Let me get it in front of more people. Like, it's just, now it's analytic driven. The more data you can get and collect on your fans, the more powerful you're gonna be at marketing to your fans.
Okay. Hey, he dropping free game.
But no, you gotta learn. You gotta learn now.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
So if not, you're gonna be
or you gotta pay.
Because a lot of people don't think deep into it like that. You know what I'm saying? They just think about the basis of, I'm gonna drop a song and that bit might hit or it might don't. You know what I'm saying?
They just throwing their shit up in the air, see if it stick.
Yeah.
How big do you want to be as far as like the entertainment? Like, how big do you?
Ooh, how big do I want to be? Every artist gonna be like, as big as I can be. No, but I like to be a free artist. So I like to be big enough to where I can energize, influence, and help my fans and people and supporters, and not have to be compensated by them. That would be, a breakthrough as an artist.
Yeah.
So that would really be free artistry. So, but at this point, they are my main supporters. They, they monetize my dreams. You know what I mean, with that kind of stuff. But the cool thing is having a lot of people in front of you. You don't have to like necessarily make one person break their back. It could be $1. If you got 1,000 fans and they give you each $1, that can get you in the studio to make more music, different stuff. So it's like knowing how to funnel. Knowing how to move your music around to where like it's gonna make some money for you, and then the fans could get more stuff from you. But as an artist, for me, my one struggle is I got plenty of content creation, doing stuff, but curating it, that's a big thing. Yes. You can have all the videos in the world, but if you ain't got them edited, ready to go, or if you try to do it yourself and you ain't professional, it happen,
Yeah.
But just like
you gotta strategize.
Being consistent. Yeah, being consistent. But yeah.
What was it like performing in Africa?
That was the best thing in the world. Shout out to Susa Kingdom, and my big bro. He the king of the. When I went, he was the prince, and then his father had passed, who was the king, and now he rose to the throne. So now when I go back, we'll be staying there.
Will you go back? Can we go?
I would love that.
Big go traveling, man.
Please
we
come.
Trying to go.
Nah, please. No, you're gonna come. There's no worries. Then we're gonna come.
All right, cool. We taking that trip.
We going in December.
What song did you perform? Like,
so the best thing is. I had one song that I remixed was the Davido song. So I had like a Nigerian song that I remixed. That's the one thing I had in my pocket. But then what I did is I spoke with the king. He's a king now, so I spoke with him, and we were talking in the moment because I met him in Tampa, so it was a crazy way to meet. We met at a restaurant. Started talking, and that was like 4 years prior. And he's like, I'm a Nigerian prince. I
really? In Tampa?
In Tampa. So he was a pharmacist.
What are the odds?
That's crazy.
He was a pharmacist, so he was working out there doing pharmacy stuff. So met with him. That was in 2018. And then I didn't talk to him much. We stayed in contact, following him. Then he hit me up like, do you want to come perform in my kingdom? Wow. So then I got on WhatsApp with all the people there. We made we made music before I went. So I had like songs with the local people there. And the song is called Ogbo Bay. So it means a new dawn. So shout out to Zalano and Peace. Those are the two guys on the record with me. But we did a music video. I stayed in the kingdom, stayed in the palace. It's a really long story. It's a documentary to be made on that. So that they tried to deport my white ass as soon as I got there.
Not your white ass. I'm screaming.
Yeah, they was like, hold on, Oibo. So Oibo is what they call white people when you go there. No. So Oibo, where's my visa? So they have a program called a visas on arrival. But that just means you collect it on arrival. That don't mean you go to try to get it on arrival.
Yeah.
So I had paid for it before I got on the flight. And then I had like my number, but it didn't go through. When I got there, their internet was down at the airport. The power went down in the whole airport 3 or 4 times.
That's crazy.
And they didn't care. They had a little battery pack. UPS, they stuff just came right back on. They used to it. Imagine that in America, the power go out at the airport.
Yeah, the airport, man, they going crazy.
Do a trip. All the lights go out, everything, but that's new. But so I was detained for 7 hours. And then finally, they gave me back my passport. I had a visa. I had to pay somebody $300 under the table at the airport.
Yeah, so they just held you up at the airport for 7 hours?
7 hours. They took my passport and they held me, detained me. But that was a different story. But then I got, then we had to drive 11 hours from the airport to the kingdom.
11 hours?
Yeah, and then the people waited for me. The show was at like 7. I got there at 3 a.m. And they was all still out there waiting on
It was no way you could like fly in closer or something?
No, it wasn't available. We missed the flight that was available because of the hold up.
The hold up,
we was detained. Because they had like another airport right outside. So we was in the international airport in Lagos. Then when you go outside, you go to like the local airport to go. And by the time we got out, there were no more flights to where we needed to get. But
damn,
that had to be like your most memorable.
It's so, but I cannot wait to go back because like it can never be that bad. Like, Like they was telling me, Ibo, you must not travel at night. You'll be kidnapped.
What?
Every time. So.
Oh, that was a great experience.
No, it was crazy because you traveling at night and then you pop around the corner. It's all black on the highway.
Black, like no
street lights. And then it's like 150 cows and somebody like herding cows down the road. Like,
so you gotta drive slow.
Super slow. But then like so our streets, that's one thing in other countries. If you go you'll see it in Dominican Republic, Mexico, Jamaica, all these people, they roads nowhere near as nice as our roads.
They not, man. And DR roads, those shit's crazy.
One thing you take for granted as a good road when you drive, but you go over there to them other countries and all the big semis ride on the same roads. Like we're here, I believe they got like weight limits. You can't just drive on the interior streets
right.
with the semi trucks. That shit pull up everywhere, anywhere. And they call them tippers, so big tippers, And then now you driving, we in the Toyota Camry, a 97 Toyota Camry. We just had to make sure it had good tread on the tire, and Buddy taking us to the kingdom. It's crazy, but we made it. 11 hours. And every time we stopped, because they had military checkpoints. So every time you stop, they'll open this, and the dude saying, "What do you get that white? What is this?" And then the king, he say, "From the airport." This shit was so funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the experience.
But no, every time, that's the moment you tuck your chain and you don't want to look like you got that bread. But you an American, they know you ain't playing, but you there, so.
Yeah, but you still there,
What do you have for me, sir? I ain't got it, my boy. The last dude back there, he got it. He took it.
They took everything, shit.
Yeah, took it in.
Hey, so inspirations. Like, what are some big name inspirations for you?
Man, I love T-Pain. I like T-Pain a lot. And he from Florida. And I just like I like the way he really is a great songwriter. So that's one thing. But I'm a Lil Wayne fan all the way around.
Okay.
He the GOAT. Then I was really influenced by Texas, like UGK, Bun B, Pimp C.
Wow.
I mean, it's a really. And then you can go Al Green. Then you can go.
You going old school? Like
I could go so many different levels because music is just like expression. So music is emotion. How do you feel? And then find that music that can match. That's harmony.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. You left Paul Wall a lot on that Texas.
Paul Wall, I love you, Uncle. I love you, Uncle Paul.
Hey.
See me, my girl. You got my mold.
Oh.
Love you, Uncle Paul.
Big names you worked with? For real?
No, I just mean nobody, baby. I ain't worried with nobody. No, one of my, I love my big dog, Smoke from Field Mall. We did some records together. He can rap his ass off. And I used to listen to him. Chevy P, Black, Smoke from Field Mall. He reached out and I did a record with him. So that was one of my coolest things to do. I don't work with a lot of different people, like cool producers and stuff. But artists, I really ain't got so many. I got a record with Bryson Tiller, but I ain't cleared it to put it out.
Damn.
Bryson Tiller.
I like Bryson Tiller.
I love
I like
Bryson.
him too.
Yeah, I like him.
I mean,
like him.
I just can't get over the song Don't. It just never gets old for me.
No, that's a great.
And he got a couple songs I like. Now,
Yeah, he coming back strong.
And I think the song is called Exchange.
Yeah.
Love it.
He got Rent Free, man. Bryson Tiller got a couple of now.
He amazing, yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
I like that he dropping new records too these days. Like he was, hibernating for a minute. Now he back dropping.
Yeah, he back out.
What's your most recent
What's that?
project you're working on?
Really going through my catalog and releasing all of the music. A problem I have as an artist is I have more music in my bank than I have out making bank. You know
we're
what I mean?
our own worst critic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Yeah.
what happens is you get the song, you listen to it, sometimes that shit like, oh, that's outdated. I ain't gonna drop that music.
Exactly.
Okay,
Like we're
okay.
our
So-
own
You done waited too long.
critic. We're our own worst critic.
Got 5 minutes to turn this shit up.
All right. Well,
All right, I'm gonna make this quick. Here you go, watch this. COVID.
how did you get into Broadway?
I ain't never did Broadway.
What? You never did Broadway?
No, I said one time I met Broadway.
Oh.
Nah, I ain't saying that.
See,
I
hey.
ain't never did Broadway.
Never.
No. What happened?
I ain't gonna lie. I seen you dancing on this clip, and it's like a
With who,
Broadway show.
No, with Mr. Brown from Medea. I did that.
No. I'm
That's
talking
one
about.
of them, though.
What is the
I'm
clip?
talking about the Oz. I seen you doing that.
Oh, here we
Let
go.
me see you squirm.
Okay, so yeah. So that's a friend of mine. He wrote that play. It's called The Wiz 2.0. So it was The Wizard of Oz 2.0.
That's Broadway.
But yeah, okay, Broadway. So yeah, right now I'm currently producing a song for that, original song for that. I had just performed one of my songs to make it clear everything because they was problematic with the licensing for him. But now that it's good, I'm gonna just create a whole song for his show that they're gonna take on the road. I might even have to get paid from it being on the road with
I
him.
like that.
Okay,
I
that's
seen
cool.
the
That's
video. I
cool.
was like, that's legit.
It's a toy. Yeah, I had a nice emerald suit on. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
seen
saying?
you doing a squirrel.
And you know how to do a little move. Ain't no, you know how to move.
See, what happened is my feet and my body work together.
Ain't no.
A lot of white people struggle to put
Let
their
me
feet
see you
and their body
squirrel.
together.
Hey,
But I can put my feet and my body together.
Yeah, I seen you. You was like,
got
front,
rhythm now. You got
hey,
rhythm.
he was like front row center. Like,
Hey, you might have to hit
I
that
might
bitty
have-
get it for us too
But
now.
okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I need to see
I
that.
don't remember that one.
Yeah.
No, I promise you. I promise you.
I remember
will have
this.
to learn it.
Bitty get it. Hold up. Ain't no.
See, y'all know it better. Cause I don't. Because I had my friend.
Well, then you
I
should've
had
put us in the
dancers.
movie.
I had dancers,
Yeah, you did have a
I had
couple dancers,
boys-
though.
See, I didn't make up the bit and get. I made the song.
Yeah, but you know how to do this.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hold up.
Oh, no, I know how to do
Look,
the
look,
dance.
look
If
here,
it
let me
came
get that
down
dance.
Rhythm
to
now.
it,
You can.
It was
Do a
fun.
little
It was
lesson.
fun.
This him right here.
It was fun.
It
but
was
now,
fun. We remember that
You
back in high
gotta,
school
you gotta
days.
just stay in your little circle. You know what I mean? I don't even dance like that no more.
I ain't doing no
I
TikTok
like that. I like
dancing.
that. Nah, I ain't a TikToker, so.
Yep.
But but I could be if you pay me.
Man,
All about that money now.
TikTok my ass off.
What you think? You like to do them TikTok dances?
yeah, I do.
We could do one.
A little bit.
Want to do one with Leegit?
Yeah.
I need to get my shit
I
up.
like that. Said you got a long way to go. Tell you love me, but love me.
That's her. I don't.
She got a little way.
What's
I don't do
crazy?
TikTok
In 6 months, it'll be something new.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it just dropped.
It's like fast food, y'all.
Yeah,
You
I ain't
can't
gonna lie.
even-
You can blow up on TikTok dances though.
For real?
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start dancing.
You could get a bit of make you a dance for a little one too.
And you know what song I like? It's So Old by you. All white. All white.
Hey, okay, you wanna know a funny thing about this song? I had did a pep rally for Lakeland High School when they was going to state. And then the principal had came up singing that song to me. I was at the school, he's like, you know what song I rock with, cuz? I'm from Winter Haven. And I see you was out there. Because I shot the video in front of a little apartment right there in Winter Haven.
City boy.
So they was like, I ain't expect the principal. Shout out to Lakeland High School
Yeah,
principal.
that's cool. Yeah.
But he caught me
like
off guard. Right? So all white, yeah. But no, man, I appreciate y'all.
All right,
Thank y'all
a fun
for
question.
Tell me.
What's one thing that break your heart? It don't have to be relationships.
One thing that break my heart is when people that I think love me don't love me.
That's big.
That's heartbreaking.
That's deep.
That's big.
Especially in partners.
Because we expect
Especially the people you know.
respect that for
You want it to be mutual. I'm loving
Yeah.
you. Love you back. That could be with anything, anybody.
Yeah, I mean, it don't have to be
Even your
relationship.
dog. You love your dog. That motherfucker bite you. Be like, damn, bitch, I thought you loved me.
Raina ain't never did that.
Brand ain't never bit me, no.
Yeah, Duke
Never.
ain't never
So who
did
is
that
Raina?
either.
Because I know I just said Raina, but who is
Yeah.
Raina?
Put it up on the screen.
Hey, we love our dogs.
Shout out to the
man.
guys
We
in the
love
edit
our
room.
dogs.
Yeah, we love our dog. You can follow my dog. It's a Presa Canario. Raina the Presa is her Instagram. Reina.
Okay.
Means queen in Spanish. She's a beautiful, Presa Canario. Yeah.
She's adorable. He should have brought her. I told him, like, why
I
can't you bring
will.
Raina?
One day you bring me back, I'll bring the dog.
Oh, for sure. You always welcome back.
Okay, perfect.
Always welcome.
Well, I appreciate you stepping into the garden.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have had anybody else but you first.
I appreciate that. But let me go first. Let me really get acquainted with the show so I can come back when y'all really big and y'all really got all these sponsorships.
Really big.
And I can slide in here
In
and be like,
Jesus'
hey,
name.
I'm
I like
dropping
that.
this, dropping
really
that.
big. I
In
like
Jesus'
that.
So,
name.
we're going to speak that because it's coming through,
For sure,
the way y'all
for
doing it
sure.
already very official. So,
For sure.
for y'all to start like this, imagine where y'all can end.
When you
keep
come
going.
back, he gonna have on a Tipsy Garden shirt.
And we all gonna be rocking that brand. Shout out to
Hey.
Tipsy Garden.
Shout out to Tipsy Garden.
Shout out to
y'all.
Track 21.
Shout out to Track 21.
Shout out to ReelShooters.
Shout out to
Real
Shooter.
shooter. Yeah. Behind that camera with it.
All right, y'all. We out of the garden. We walking up out of here. We done finished the bottle. Not really, but we gonna finish it after we're done.
Yeah, we about to tee
But we
up.
finna kill that thing. We about to
Ain't
turn up with Leegit. He about to
Yeah.
do it to get it. He lying to
Shout out
y'all. We gonna get a
Leegit
clip
Live.
of it.
Shout out to Leegit Live.
I
man.
didn't
we
lie.
appreciate you for coming.
I did not lie, y'all. I'm not doing that shit.
Get it,
Y'all was-
get it. Hold
Hey,
on.
put the link right here, y'all. Show them that record, y'all. I don't remember.
We gotta drop that one.
Y'all think I got good knees still? I can't do
wow.
that.
Dude, don't let him fool you now. He do.
Wet.
Hey, one thing about her, she turn it up every time. Call me
I
when
don't
I'm
miss-
having a bad day. Give me that good sunshine.
Hey, shout out to @ISmileBig on Instagram. Follow my dog.
All right, now she want my
She
face
Want My
in
Face.
Leegit.
Oh, damn, okay.
Live.
Leegit Live, y'all follow your boy, man. Hit me up right now, man. DM me right now with the best picture you ever took.
Hey, we about to shot this one. We about to take another shot. We out.
And we both accept our roles, so I don't expect to keep legit.